Alright YouTube, back again with another video, and in today's video it's a little sad because I hate dealing with convertible tops, and today I'm going to have to deal with it. You can see the car's very dirty just because I haven't washed it, just because of this problem right here. My rear window is detaching, so literally walked out one day, noticed it was detaching, got upset, because why? As you can see, it's detaching from the top, and I think from the sides as well, but mostly from the top. So I'm gonna have to re-glue it. Now, the best way, or the best thing you should do is, honestly, the main fix for it is you're supposed to replace your convertible top. I'm not gonna do that because it's expensive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-glue it, or to attempt to re-glue it. What we're going to need is a couple of these items. You're going to need this 3M Window Weld. Apparently it's the best thing on the market for this. You can get this on eBay, Amazon. I got it at work because I got a discount. You need this 3M single step primer. I got this on eBay. It's like $26.99. Thank you to Roberto for letting me borrow this. So I need to buy one. I did not need to buy one. Glass cleaner, some utility blades so you can clean up the old glue from the window, and you're gonna need obviously some rags to clean the window with. Some suction cups made for convertible tops. I got this on Amazon. I think it's like 40 bucks around there, so they're not super expensive. Some of these I just found so I could distribute the load. You could use like a ruler or something so you could distribute the load. And I got this jack stand and this cardboard right here, because you're gonna need something on the inside to basically push up on the window. So this right here, I'm gonna put it in the back, and I'm gonna put the jack stand right here, and I'm going to lift it up so it can push the convertible top up, so I could put some pressure down on it. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So first thing I would want to do right now is clean the window out, look inside, see where it's peeling from, and we will attack from there. Okay, so this is what I got after propping it up a couple of times. The best I can do. I'm not a convertible top guy. Probably at the end of it, I'm gonna get it fixed. At the moment, it's just don't want to spend $1,000+. So here's what I got. So I got a jack stand there with cardboard that's holding us up. Here, my club holding that up in the middle, and that is a pry bar that's holding up there. So that's the best I can do at the moment. Our next step is to prep it. So I want to get a window cleaner and clean the whole entire window, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we applied the urethane here, 3M one-step primer. I used some, what do you call this? Cotton buds. That's what I call it. With the ear cleaner. I forgot the damn name of this thing. Cotton buds is what I call it. But we put it all around the back of the window. We're going to give it about 8 to 10 minutes to kind of dry a little bit, and then we're going to go and proceed to put the 3M on there and lay it down. Alright guys, so this is the very next day. As you can see, I lined it up. Honestly, I should have gotten more suction cups, and I should probably have bought a ruler to evenly space, to evenly keep pressure on it. But I think I distributed it well enough to where it should be fine, because this little corner right here, I do have it is peeling off, but I got this on top of it, so it's holding steady pressure down there. All around, I think it's being held down pretty well. What obviously really helps, like I said, is to make sure on the inside of your car that you have things that are just holding it in place to make sure that it's pushing up, while on the outside you're pushing down, obviously. That's the main thing I think that's going to make sure that this thing seals up. Now for me, this is going to be a temporary fix until I save enough money, obviously, to go ahead and buy a new top and get it replaced. I personally would not do it myself. It's just not my thing. I do a lot of mechanical stuff, but convertible top is one of those I really don't want to touch. I'm not interested in it. Fabric, just not my thing. So I'm obviously going to get it taken eventually. At the moment, this is just because the rainy season is starting, and I just want to make sure that, you know, my glass is not going to fall down and there's not going to be gallons of water inside my car. So hopefully everything holds. It's been holding overnight. All the suction cups have stayed put. Seems like everything should be where it's at. Everything is good. Everything where it should be. So I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. Obviously we don't know until I take off all the suction cups and the protection, if it's going to hold and how long it's going to hold. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it should be fine, because I mean, it feels pretty solid, honestly, and a lot of it has been squeezed out, and it's obviously has hardened already. So I think it should have been more than fine. But like I said, we don't know. I'm gonna leave it for a little longer, and then eventually I'm gonna take it off, take all the support out. The main, obviously, two things that we have to look at is, once we take it off, does it hold in place? We'll drive it, make sure it holds in place. Other than that, the other question would be is if water is going to get in. So we're going to go get a car wash. I'm not going to go into those car washes, those like gas station car washes where they use that air blower that blows down on the car, because I feel like that's going to put unnecessary air stress, because that's pretty strong air pushing down, and I don't want this window to get pushed down. So what I personally, again, would want to do is to make sure that it's held. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's held. Make sure that I don't go there, because I'm going to cause unnecessary stress on the back window. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll let it dry a little bit more, and then we'll continue from there. Alright, so here's where we're at the moment. I took off all the support. It seems like it's holding. I mean, thankfully it's holding. Obviously you can see some excess on the sides. What I'm going to do is get a razor blade and just kind of clean it up. The last step is literally just get a car wash and see if water gets in or not. If water does get in, obviously we have to go to the spot and clean it up, and hopefully, you know, water doesn't get in, but only time will tell. So I'm gonna clean it all up, go to the car wash, and see if water spills in. I feel like this is the spot that the water might be able to creep in, so I'm not quite sure, but we're gonna go ahead and check it out. Alright, so this is how it looks after like cleaning up the edges a little bit, cleaning up the window a little bit. I know it's not perfect, but I'm not too much of a stickler for that, as long as it's holding in place, and as long as water doesn't get in. Now maybe if a little drip of water comes in, that will suck, but honestly I'm probably just going to suck it up and leave it be, or I can get more of that 3M weld and just kind of fix that little spot up and just let it dry again, because that's the best we can do at the moment. Because either that or spend around $1,300 to $1,500, because again, the best way to fix it would be to just replace the convertible top itself, the whole entire thing, which again is rather pricey. So we're gonna go ahead and take this to the car wash, see if water gets in, and we will go from there. Alright, so this is after it's been washed, and this was with a power washer and one of those little washing plates. As far as I can see, it is pretty bone dry, so hopefully it lasts. Maybe that a little bit, but with a pressure washer I wouldn't mind. So not too bad. It looks like it's a decent fix. There you go. Give it a try.